In this video, I'm going to show you how to navigate through MathXL and how to use all the online resources so that you can complete all the homework, assignments, and quizzes and complete them successfully. So at this point, you should have already been enrolled into MathXL and you should have already been enrolled into the correct math course. So let's begin. Log into www.mathxl.com and go ahead and sign in. Once you sign in, make sure you choose the correct course, and it'll bring you to the main page that looks something like this. A couple things I want you to pay attention to. Notice that in the middle of the screen, there's a link called My Course Documents. If you click on this, it'll pull up several different documents that I've uploaded for you, such as your course syllabus, the test target dates, the suggested pacing guide for completing the assignments, exams, quizzes for this course, and there are a couple of other documents too that you might find useful. So click on that and take a look at some of those documents. And the other thing that I want you to pay attention to on this page is this block right here called Announcements. I usually send out emails every week, posting announcements, things for you to pay attention to. So when you do log into your MathXL account, don't just go straight into the homework assignments. Do read any announcements that I might have posted for that week. But let's go ahead and take a look at all these tabs to the left here and let's see what's going on. So once you are into MathXL, you're probably going to go ahead and get started on your homework. So just click on Homework and Tests and it'll bring you to this page here. There are several different tabs up at the top. If you click on the Homework tab, it'll bring up all the homework assignments that you need to complete for this course. If you click on Quizzes and Tests, it'll show all the quizzes and all the tests for the course. Or you can click on Show All and it'll bring everything up. Okay? All right, to the left here, this tab Results, this is where you go to see your grades. It'll show you your grades. You can view it from the last 2 weeks, or maybe you want to take a look at the last month or the entire course to date. So if you want to know your grade, click on Results. Now this last tab here, Study Plan, this is a great little tool here. This study plan is created specifically for you. So the study plan is generated based on how you perform on your homework assignments and how you perform on your quizzes and tests. So if you get stuck or you feel like you need a little bit of extra work just so that you can be more prepared, but you're not sure what to study, click on the study plan. It'll give you an idea of where your weaknesses are, what you can still practice on or practice. So this is a great little tool. Don't forget that it's there. Let's go back to homework and tests and let's take a look at what a typical homework assignment might look like. So here I'm going to go ahead and click on Media, and you'll see that a couple of different media show up. So we've got a couple things like some videos, a PowerPoint presentation, and even a link here that takes you back to something really important in the textbook. So make sure that you do take a look at all the media assignments, okay? Now, when you click on an assignment, a window like this will probably pop up, and it's telling you that before you work on this assignment, you have to make sure that you complete the any prerequisites, and you also have to make sure that you complete that prerequisite with a certain minimum score. So pay attention to that, and you'll also know that there's a prerequisite for an assignment because it'll be indicated by a green flag that is next to each assignment. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and click on one of the homework assignments just to see what it looks like. So I'm going to choose 8.1, Graphing and Writing Linear Functions. Okay, so it looks like this particular assignment has 18 questions. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to choose question number 1 here, and it looks like I've done a great job. So it tells me, well done, gives me a check. I know that I've done this problem correctly, and I'm ready to start on another problem. So if you take a look up at the top here, you can actually work on any particular problem in this assignment, and you don't have to work in it in order. So you can choose any number to work on. So now I'm going to try and work on question number 4. Okay, all right, and it looks like I'm not doing so well on question number 4. So this window pops up. Make sure that you read this window because not only is it telling you that you got it wrong, but it gives you some pretty helpful hints as to what you want to pay attention to so that you can get the problem right. So I'm going to try to attempt the problem again. And it looks like I've tried it a couple of times now and I'm still getting it wrong. So once you've attempted a problem several times and it shows that you're still not getting it, this screen will pop up where they'll just go ahead and give you the correct answer and tell you what answer it is that you wrote. But what's really nice about this software is that if you've attempted a problem multiple times and you're still getting it wrong, this little button down here will pop up. It's called the similar exercise button. When you click on this button, it will bring up another question very, very similar to this question, and you can actually try similar exercises an infinite number of times until you feel like you've mastered this particular problem. And when you use this button, it doesn't count against you if you get it wrong, okay? So great little tool down there. Before I leave this page, I want to also show you something that's important. So on to the left-hand side here, you'll see that there's a math palette. This allows you to type in your answers mathematically if you're unable to type in your answer using your keyboard. So things like if you want to type in a fraction, you can use that button there, write a mixed number, or perhaps you need to raise a number to a particular power, you can use this button here. If your answer is an absolute value, choose this option. Or if you have to give your answer as the square root of something, you can use this option. Or perhaps you need to write your answer as the cube root of 5, then you can use that button there. Also down here, you can also give your answer as an ordered pair using that button right there. Okay, off to the right-hand side here. I want you to pay close attention to all these buttons on the right-hand side. This is going to be your best friend, okay? If you are stuck on a problem and you need help, you can click on the Help Me Solve This button. Or maybe you need to view another example. Choose this option. Perhaps you're a student who likes to see videos, so click on Video and it'll show you a quick video of something to help you with this particular problem. Or maybe you like to read the textbook, so if you want to go back to the textbook, you can click on that option. There's also a calculator if you need it. And then there's this Ask My Instructor button. This button is nice because you can actually email me and ask me a specific question about this particular problem. So if you do choose to use this button, make sure that you're asking me specific questions and telling me in detail what it is that you need help with. Okay? All right, on the right-hand side, on the top corner, there's this overview button. You can click on that anytime you want to take a look to see, what questions have I already completed and which questions do I still have left to do. So that's a nice little overview button that you can use there, and it tells you what your current score is on this particular assignment. And it looks like I've only completed one and I still have a whole bunch more to do. Okay. All right, now I'm clicking on Quizzes and Tests, and I'm just going to choose Quiz Chapter 8 just to show you what a quiz may look like. So here, I want you to notice that this page looks a little different from the homework assignment page. So when you're doing a homework assignment, remember on the right-hand side there are all those help tabs? Well, when you're taking a quiz, notice that all those resources, they're not there, and there's a reason for that. These quizzes are to help you kind of get a feel for what the test is going to be like. So when you're doing the quizzes, you kind of want to think of the quizzes as like a mini test. So challenge yourself to see how well you can do on the quizzes without all those help tools. But notice that the math tablet on the left-hand side is still here, so you can type in your answer correctly. Okay? All right, so let's don't forget about all the resources that are available to us. If you want to go in and actually get some tutoring, you can go to the Math Learning Center. There are several different ones. You can click on this link to see where they are located. Also, don't forget you can always email me if you have a question. And then don't forget about your best friends, all of those online buttons that you can use as you're working on each homework assignment. So use those to your advantage. Okay, so that's the overview of MathXL. Now it's your turn to get started. So make sure you read the course syllabus very carefully, and then don't forget to look over the course pacing guide and try to stay close to that pacing guide so that you'll complete this course in time, okay? And then also plan for those target test dates. Make sure that you are not getting behind. So with that said, good luck, and I hope you have a wonderful semester.